Today, we are going to talk about leadership and collaboration skills. Leadership is one of the soft skills that many employers look for in candidates. From managing a team to contributing to a project in a leadership role, leadership skills help you motivate others and ensure tasks are completed promptly. Common leadership skills to put on your resume include active listening, dependability, the ability to give and receive feedback, and patience. Quick note, active listening is the opposite of passive listening, which is the one sided act of listening to a speaker without retaining their message. Being a passive listener means you are not responding to what the speaker is saying, which can indicate boredom or distraction. Some leaders will say that they do not need to be loved in the workplace to succeed. This may be true sometimes, but in reality, great managers need the leadership skills to forge strong working relationships with their employees to build a cohesive and more engaged team. Leaders with strong, trusting, and authentic relationship with their teams know that investing time in building these bonds makes them more effective as leaders and creates a foundation for success. Also, good working relationship increase employee engagement. According to Gallup's meta-analysis of employee engagement, business units with good employee engagement have 41% fewer quality defects and 37 less absenteeism. Higher employee engagement also resulted in a 21% increase in productivity. Innovation in leadership is of the utmost importance for every company. Successful innovation begins with imagination, the phase where outstanding ideas are developed and became the foundation of innovation success. The increasing demand for creativity and innovation will continue to be a driving force for executives who must harness their leadership skills in these areas to be effective and competitive. In close connection with relationship building, the ability to motivate your workforce is as important as keeping employee engagement high. One of the most effective leadership skills is knowing how to continuously motivate your employees and direct reports, which requires leaders to be connected to their teams and attentive to what is going on around them. A study performed by the firm Interact on around 10,000 employees cited that the number one complaint, equal to 63%, from employees concerning their managers is lack of appreciation. And conversely, when managers appreciate the contribution, their engagement increases by 60%. That's pretty clear. In addition, a leader is tasked with making decisions all the time. To be an effective leader, those decision-making skills need to be top-notch. Critical decisions affecting your organization on a large scale need to be sound, rational, and solid. According to the American Management Association, managers spend at least 24% of their time managing conflicts. Conflict can happen in any area of business. A conflict is considered to be any issue between two or more individuals that can potentially disrupt work. Conflict in business may go beyond the workplace, as it can involve customers, suppliers, and even competitors. When a conflict arises, an effective leader should be able to immediately jump in and resolve or at least mitigate the conflict before it affects the business negatively. When properly dealt with, a conflict may even turn out to be positive for the organization, as it can often lead to stronger bonds or new ideas. Together with leadership goes collaboration. It goes without saying that a great leader can't build companies alone. Teamwork skills are an important asset to any employee who is part of an organization or works with other individuals in their daily operations. Regardless of your job title or industry, many employers prioritize teamwork skills when reviewing applicants for an open position. Examples of teamwork skills to highlight include collaboration, honesty, communication, and responsibility. In the workplace, collaboration occurs when two or more individuals work together toward a common goal benefiting the team or company. Collaboration skills are what enable you to work well with others. When people work together toward a common goal, they use their experiences and skills to solve problems, learn from each other, and contribute to the goal's success. And the task of a leader is actually to lead and incentivize this collaboration attitude. Collaboration occurs in many ways, and using your collaboration skills to connect with your team can help them accomplish personal and company goals. One of the most important aspects of collaborating well is being open and accepting of new ideas. When people get in that meeting room to discuss a project, for example, each coming from a different perspective and area of expertise, there is inevitably going to be a flurry of ideas on the table about how to proceed. Ideas that will be unfamiliar, new, exciting, and possibly difficult to understand. But naturally curious people will thrive in this kind of environment. Those who are a little more resistant instead to new ideas could potentially stall and otherwise disrupt the project before it even gets started. Thus, it's critical to be organized, especially now that hybrid and remote work is becoming normalized. The ability to plan and execute your schedule and delegate tasks to others not only enables a truly collaborative workplace, but also guarantees that things are done efficiently. Remote collaboration offers flexibility to the workforce in many ways, from cutting down the time lost commuting to being able to hire the person with the best qualification, no matter their location or time zone. It can also increase productivity because it lets workers contribute to projects as ideas come to them throughout the day and without the distractions of the office. Some tips to avoid challenge. First, centralized information improves efficiency because the information your team accesses on a day-to-day basis becomes self-serve. The more your team knows where to quickly find the information they need, the better, and makes everyone document accessible. Organize information in a way that's simple to understand and follow. As employees add to your existing knowledge base, they'll know where to store new information so it stays clean and easy to navigate. Quick tip also about tools. You can use collaboration tools such as calendars, project management softwares, time trackers, and organization tools. You can find them online, free and paid versions. To conclude, let's not forget about the importance of trust, guys. In leadership and in teams in general, trust is believing in another person's character traits and strengths. Trusting others in a collaborative environment is when you can let them work on their tasks and know that they can complete them by the deadline while following the guidelines to deliver quality work without micromanage them. Additionally, it can mean you trust others to ask for help when they encounter a challenge rather than trying to resolve it themselves. Once again, thank you for listening and see you in the next episode.